autonomous vehicles will have more room to maneuver in as Singapore expands its AV testbed to the entire western region of the island.
And this increases public roads available for testing from 200 to 1,000 kilometers. Senior Minister of State for Transport Janil Puthucheary announced this at the opening of the Autonomous Mobility Summit today. Gwyneth Teo tells us more.
Authorities say the expansion comes after companies requested opportunities to test in different types of environments, as that would speed up development. Trials are currently underway at university campuses, industrial estates and the resort island of Sentosa. The expanded area covers everything from Tuas to the Bukit Timah Expressway, including towns such as Choa Chu Kang, Jurong and Clementi. One North has played host to a number of autonomous driving trials over the past few years. Over here, companies have tested their vehicles' ability to follow a predetermined route in a lower density, lower stakes environment. But expanding the testbed to the entire west of Singapore allows companies to choose the kind of environment that would best resemble the scenarios that they would realistically deploy in. Singapore's ST Engineering will roll out a bus trial with workers to Jurong Island by mid-2020 and will start trials in the expanded area by the end of next year. It says this is a chance to test in residential areas.
I think we have tested in Sentosa, we have tested in this industrial-based estate. By expanding the test region, we will be able to slowly get into the town. And that is so important for us to get ourselves ready to deploy a fleet of autonomous bus in one of the future towns.
US company Aptiv says it will use the new areas to develop models for commercial services. It intends to introduce residents to driverless taxis and learn how commuters might use them.
We use machine learning also to figure out where the car should go, right? So once I have a passenger on board, of course I take them to destination. But when the car is empty, what should it do? Ideally, anytime you need a car already shows up at your door before you pull up your phone, right? Because the car will know that somebody will need the car at that particular location. So, one thing is to start developing these demand models.
And authorities say safety will remain a top concern.
The expansion will be controlled, it will be phased over the next few years. We will engage with the grassroots advisors, the local community ahead of time, if there are plans to conduct AV trials in their community. And to not compromise on public safety, there will be safety drivers on board at all times during these AV trials.
Singapore intends to roll out driverless buses in 3 residential towns from 2022.